Peace. Listen, here's a message to all of the gatekeepers. Don Lemon and Chris Rock and all of y'all out there in celebrity world and Hollywood and on CNN and Fox TV pushing the narrative of vaccinations and so on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not buying it. I understand the agenda and I understand that you are tokens and tools being used by your masters to push an agenda and to push it on your own people. See, America has never gave quote unquote Asiatic people anything for free. Never. This is a first in history where they have offered something to us first and for free. That's a scary situation for those who understand and know the history of this country. You understand? So for me personally, I'm not going to buy into the whole idea, your whole rhetoric about not being patriotic and, you know what I'm saying, you're idiots because you're not vaccinated. You're the idiot because you got vaccinated. Trials haven't been done properly, but the vaccinated people are the trials. Don't you get it? It's a blind study. You guys are the trials. I have every right to resist. I have every right to say no to the mandate or to a vaccination. You know what I'm saying? Because I know and understand my body. Just like Dr. Fauci said, no, I don't need to be vaccinated. I don't have COVID. Neither do I. So you can't force an ideal on me because, see, belief equals manifestation. And you can't make me believe that I have something that you can't even diagnose. And now you have variants that you can't even prove exist. You just say they exist, but you can't test the person for a Lambda variant or a Delta variant. But that was the tool that was used because after the original first go-round run, it didn't work as well. The vaccination thing didn't work, so you had to create another fear tactic. You had to create a whole nother fear module, which is the variants, and to press the whole ideal of vaccination again. Well, I have an immune system. God gave me an immune system. Allah gave me one, and it works very, very well. You understand what I mean? So I don't have to take the idea or take the side or any sides. I'm not polarized from vaccinated or unvaccinated. Because see, if you got the vaccine, it's supposed to protect you, right? You understand? It's supposed to protect you, right? So why would you be concerned about those unvaccinated if you're protected? Why are you in the business of other people and their physical form and what they do with it? It's the privacy of their body. You don't want nobody in your bedroom. You don't want nobody in your life talking about how you operate or deal with your mates or your partners. That wouldn't be cool. But you want to force your rhetoric on others. Some of y'all supposedly got the vaccine and you still call COVID. You should ask yourself a little bit a question. You should ask yourself why. You understand what I mean? Don't just go with the okie doke and go get along to get along because you're being forced to, because you lose your Hollywood contract or you may lose your CNN contract because you're not pulling enough of your own people into destruction. You understand? But it's not going to work because we know and understand that something is wrong with the whole vaccination picture. You want to force people to take a vaccine or they lose their jobs. They lose their livelihood for wanting to express their constitutional rights to live life, liberty, in the pursuit of happiness. That's one of the inalienable rights of being a human being, is being able to choose what is right or wrong for you. Not having your elected officials tell you what you're going to do. You got to remember, you put them in place, your elected officials. You put them in place. You actually are the power, not your elected officials. The American people must begin to recognize who and what we really are and stop being scared and terrified of the president, a man you voted in office. He has no power. He's a man that we put in place and we can remove him. You understand what I'm saying? And we can remove and alter and fix our government structure. We have rights. We have a First Amendment rights, Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment, Second Amendment rights. We have rights, inalienable rights given to us by the Holy Creator. See, if you can't have where you got oppression and tyranny, you have to change that. And people say, well, we're not oppressed. There's no tyranny. You have to pay attention to what oppression is. Because see, it comes in forms and it comes in degrees. Tyranny comes in degrees. What they're saying to you, you're not patriotic. You're not getting the shot. That's a form of tyranny. But you don't see it because of the language it's being expressed in. But what's behind it? You lose your job. You can't get unemployment. These are all forms of retaliation for you wanting to express your constitutional rights to not be invaded by a foreign entity. So now we also have a bunch of foreigners coming across the borders. Are they COVID-19 vaccinated? Are they carrying the same restrictions as being put on the American people by the president, who's allowing these same foreigners to slide on in here? And the people who's backing him, Don Lemon and the regular constituents of the liberal nonsense and all of the weirdo stuff. See, I don't like to use liberal and conservative because I'm not a part of that reality. I don't play into those polarization games. I just deal with the truth and falsehood. And Don and those dudes, Don Lemon, all that's falsehood made manifest right in your face, pushing an agenda. Biden, the president, is a piece of crap. He's out of order. All presidents to me are pieces of crap. They're all out of order. The power belongs to the people, but the people continuously relinquish the power out of fear because they're not informed about their own government structure and how it operates. You have people from outside of our own country who know more about the operations of our government than the American citizens themselves. It seems as if the American citizens don't really care, which is why this mandate is being able to be pushed the way it's being pushed. And why many of the American people are against their own constituents and citizens because they're not vaccinated. But we're vaccinated. So what? I don't care that you're vaccinated. It makes no difference to me because you being vaccinated is not going to make me live any better or any worse. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not concerned with you. You understand? I'm concerned with me and mine. And therefore, I don't have to worry about the vaccination because, see, when you get vaccinated, you're bringing something into your home. The vaccination is, you're bringing something into your home when you're vaccinated. I don't knock people for being vaccinated, but I'm pretty tired of hearing the rhetoric about the unvaccinated is causing all of us problems. No, the unvaccinated isn't causing you problems. It's the mandate causing you problems. Your own government officials and your elected officials are causing the problem and causing you the problem because you're allowing them to think for you and you're allowing them to tell you what to think. So they're causing the problem. It's not the people. The people are being subjected to a bunch of bullshit. And many of the people aren't respecting it because they understand that it is not the right thing or the right way to operate. You do not force people to do anything that is against their will. That is oppression. Peace.